Hello, this is Rupinder Sial and welcome to Spartan Tutorials. Now we live in very interesting times. We live in a time when we have totally advanced technology where we can charge our devices wirelessly, but we hardly know any basics about how electricity is generated, what are electrons. If you ask any lay person, like what are electrons, how are they flowing in the wires, what is electricity, they will have a hard time telling you, right? And that is the problem, because depending upon who wants to take money away from you, and there are a lot of people, they can put your life in risk based on misinformation. We have seen that in case of COVID also. Every day you see on WhatsApp, Twitter and Facebook different miracle cures, different miracle worshippers and rituals, selling you snake oils to cure COVID or whatever, and these are not new. COVID is just the new phenomenon, the latest trend that they have. Previously it was for the treatment of leprosy or cancer or for other diseases. So a lot of people, they are lured into these traps by people who know that most of the people don't even have basic scientific facts, and they don't check any scientific facts. They don't ask the experts. Many people are actually very afraid, or they even hate experts. They even hate, oh, he's a scientist, oh, he's a PhD, don't trust him. That's the problem that people have. So in any way, so we can see the side effects that they can have. So today I'm going to talk about a drug that has been very popular in UK and US and in other countries as well, that is leading to serious side effects, and that is apetamin. Okay, so let's talk about it. Now, beauty standards have changed over the last, thousands and hundreds of years. Sometimes people want, very curvy bodies, and sometimes, men want, slim bodies or slim women, or, little bit chubby women. It changes, what kind of height do they want. And if you look at across different cultures, for example, in Africa or Europe, you will find different standards. So sometimes people want fairer skin, sometimes people want darker skin. It really changes. It is culture specific. Now there is no problem with that. Of course, in a healthy way, it leads to human diversity, it leads to better relationships. No problem with that. The problem comes when it leads to stigmatization of particular body types and body dysmorphia, as psychiatrists now call it. People start having doubts and insecurities about how they look, and recent trends of Instagram and social media, they really fuel that. So one of the craziest trends that I have seen recently is the one that is called the thick body, the slim thick body. This is kind of a weird shape which is advertised by or made popular by celebrities like Kim Kardashian. And here you can see others like her. This is Cardi B, another famous singer, and so these promote this curvy body, and women, they are lured into whatever they can because they listen it on the songs all the time, that's what men like, and that's what the normal media also wants you to believe. They they want all men to have six-pack abs, otherwise you are a worthless piece of whatever. And similarly for the women, they have enormous and almost impossible beauty standards to reach, and one of them is this kind of slim thick body. So what do? Instead of going the healthy route or having a healthy relationship with our body, girls are being lured into miracle drugs, and one of them is apetamin. Now NHS, which is the National Health Service of UK, has already urged Instagram to remove people who are advertising this dangerous drug, and we will see what is its danger. This is a weight gain drug. It is actually an antihistamine. So antihistamine is an anti-allergic medicine. So it usually makes you drowsy, and it takes care of, for example, extreme allergic reactions. So for example, if somebody is allergic to pollen or to dust or to mites, antihistamines are usually the first line of defense against them. They calm down the overactive immune system at that point of time. But taking it off the label and using it indiscriminately for other uses, it can be risky. So there have been many reports. For example, this is from another UK newspaper, Mirror, where girls told their harrowing experiences, where they remarked about the dangerous side effects of this drug, this Apetamin. So this is labeled as a weight gain drug, and they have posted pictures. They have Instagram influencers, right, who post their pictures of, okay, in 20 days I gained 10 pounds or 15 pounds or something like that. So they have this slim thick body that they always dreamed of. So people who have really hard time gaining weight, they are kind of running towards the market to get this, and it is illegally available in a lot of shops in UK, US and other areas. So here you can see some snapshots of some influencers where they pose before and after pics using Instagram, and they are using Instagram to sell it. You can still see many accounts. If you look for it, they will sell you they will sell you these stocks, although it is illegal for sale in UK as well as US. And here is a particularly bad example of what can happen. This is a girl called Asha Grant, and she's an American citizen. So the Apetamin makes you feel so drowsy you can't do anything for that day, and unluckily she went out driving that day, and you can see, I hope you can see the amount of damage done to her car. Okay, so her car basically slammed into another stationary pickup truck. Thank God it was not in motion, otherwise it would have been even more terrible. She almost died during that accident. You can see in the below picture the airbags coming out and everything. So very, it could have ended her life. And this is the drug Apetamin, made by an Indian manufacturer, Tablets India Limited. It is cyproheptadine basically, but because of the loose regulation around these drugs, these syrups, it contains lysine, which I think you are familiar with it, but just to refresh those who are not biochemistry experts, but lysine is a normal amino acid. It is a part of our protein, so very normal part of our diet. Actually, it is an essential amino acid, so we have to take it in our diet, and it has a lot of vitamins. So vitamins, lysine, no problem. The problem is cyproheptadine, which is the antihistamine component of this drug, and this has terrible side effects. Of course, one of the side effects that people want is the weight gain, rapid weight gain. That's what the people want. But there are others too. They have reported dizziness, extreme dizziness, tremors, shaking of the hands and other body parts, nausea, blurred vision, and finally liver toxicity. And recently there have been reports where it has been noted that extreme hepatotoxicity or liver toxicity has been reported. So for example, in this recently published report, they specifically mentioned and identified Apetamin hepatotoxicity, right? Potential consequences of purchasing a body enhancement drug off the internet. So there you have it. This is used in the title of a serious research paper, so you can imagine how serious this is, right? So this is about body dysmorphia. This is about believing everything that social media influencers are always pushing towards you, and they are basically taking advantage of your insecurities. So I would suggest you to take due diligence, take good care of yourself. Don't follow these unrealistic body standards that film stars and celebrities have, and take care of yourself. Don't fall for these traps. And Tablets India Limited has already issued a clarification that they have not authorized it for use for body gain or body weight gain in US or UK. So they are not selling it to these countries. It is being illegally bought here in the markets and then shipped off to these countries. And I don't know how many Indian girls are also falling into this trap. So please don't fall for this trap. Be aware, do your due research, listen to the experts, listen to the medical doctors. They have spent a lot of time researching this. They have spent a lot of time studying this. So please trust them and don't fall for these, drugs which can be lethal to you. Okay, so that was my short video for today. Hope you liked it. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. See you next time in the next video.